Hi, welcome to my show in Manhattan called Economic Justice Actions. In Queens it's called Prosper Through Sane Economics, and in Brooklyn it's called Ethical Social Networking. I'm going to attempt to do some singing on material that I've written. Hopefully you could do a lot better than me since I'm not trained as a singer. I believe that art should promote political ideas of value. In this case, economic justice actions. And hopefully some of you out there can make a song that could become viral on the internet to promote economic justice actions. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. I'm going to try to sing my own political song. Da 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 da. Let's end inequality by creating a student 1 + 3 + 9 chain reaction for economic justice. Da 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 dee, da da dee, dee. Economic justice includes raising taxes on the top 1% in income by at least 20%. Da, 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 da. Let's unite for the common good. Economic justice includes taxing carbon fuels to stop the climate crisis and make solar energy competitive. Da 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 dum. Economic justice includes taxing wealth by 3% yearly to pay off the national debt. Da, 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 da. Da, dee, da, dee, da, dum. Da, dee, da, 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 dum. Student leaders, mobilize your class and school to promote economic justice actions, to stop pollution and greed right now. Da 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 dum. Unite to shift $600 billion yearly in income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. Da 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 dum, dee da da dee da da. Only elect lawmakers who pledge to shift income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. 236 Republicans have signed the Taxpayer Protection Pledge not to raise taxes on the rich. Da 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 dee da 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 dee 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 da dee 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 da dee da da dee da da. Let's end inequality by creating a student 1 plus 3 plus 9 chain reaction for economic justice. Da 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 da. Economic justice includes raising taxes on the top 1% in income by at least 20%. Dee da da dee da 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 dee da dee da da dee da 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 dee da da da. Economic justice includes taxing carbon fuels to stop the climate crisis and make solar energy competitive. Da 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 dee da dee da 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 dum da dee da dee da dee da dum da da dee da dee da 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 dum da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da 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 dum. Student leaders, mobilize your class and school to promote economic justice actions, to stop pollution and greed right now. Da 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 dee da da. Get 3 new people in a day just once who do likewise. Then in 19 days over 1 billion people mobilized for economic justice. Da dee da dee da dee da da dee da dee da da da. United to shift $600 billion yearly in income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. Da da dee da dee da da da. Only elect lawmakers who pledge to shift income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. Da dee da dee da da dum. Da dee da dee da 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 da. Become a student leader. Mobilize your class and school to promote economic justice actions. Stop pollution and greed right now. Get 3 people in a day, just one time, who do likewise, and in 19 days, over 1 billion people mobilized. Da, 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 dee, da, 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 dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, da. And inequality by creating a student 1 + 3 + 9 chain reaction for economic justice. Da da dee da 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 da. Economic justice includes raising taxes on the top 1% in income by at least 20%. Da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Dee da dee da dee da 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 da. Now I'm going to sing my leaflet that I've written on this subject, trying to get students to create their 1 + 3 + 9 = 13 student team that will network for academic excellence. For academic help, see free lectures at Khan Academy, that's KHAN, on the internet. How to organize a class. Student leaders should get 3 classmates in a day to join them who do likewise the next day to form their 1 + 3 + 9 13-member team to help each other learn. Also get another classmate to form a second team to compete with, to see which team does better on any given test. Use a t-test in Microsoft's Excel or one free on the internet to see if there is a significant difference between the averages of the 2 team scores. Mobilize the world through a student chain reaction for academic excellence. If each student class leader gets 3 students to join them in their class who do likewise to create a 1 + 3 + 9 class team of 13 members. Da 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 dum. Then the 19 members recruited last can reach out to 27 classes in the same or other schools to get a new student leaders to continue the creation of a student chain reaction worldwide. Da, 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 da. In just 19 days, over 1 billion students can be mobilized, not only for academic excellence, but to also promote economic justice actions, because 3 to the power of 19, or said more simply, 3 to the 19 equals 1.162 billion people. Place taxes on carbon fuels to reduce pollution, stop sea level rise, and promote American renewable energy independence. For details on a tax on carbon fuels, go to millionlettermarch.org, millionlettermarch.org. Professor Robert Reich proposes shifting $600 billion from increased taxes on the top 5% in income to the bottom 95% in income who are full-time workers. See Dr. Reich's 2010 book, Aftershock, pages 129 to 132 for details. 3 to the 11 equals over 177,000 students in 11 days in a U.S. House districts can replace House lawmakers who won't pledge to raise taxes on the top 1% by at least 20%. Students can create a petition that has citizen pledge not to elect such House members. You can get details on Dr. Reich's plans automatically. Writing, emailing, dkseed@gmail.com, and get an email back automatically. Send this email to at least 10 of your contacts willing to do likewise for economic justice. I'm going to put this up on YouTube/DK1C. Email my videos or leaflets from YouTube/DK1C to your contacts to do likewise. Da 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 dum da dee da 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 da. Get 3 people in a day for economic justice actions who do likewise the next day. Then in 19 days, over 1.16 billion people could be mobilized worldwide to replace lawmakers who won't pledge to raise taxes on the top 1%. Da, 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 da. Let's have student empowerment through 1 + 3 + 9 = 13 member teams. Da 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 da. Two student leaders in one class should get 3 students from their class to join them for academic excellence. Da 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 da. Then the 3 leader members each get 3 of the students in the class to join them to form a 1-3-9-member team to compete academically with the other 13-member team. Da 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 da. Then students can help each other prepare for a test. A t-test in Microsoft's Excel program or a free t-test on the internet can decide if there is a significant difference between the averages of the test scores between the 2 teams. Da 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 da. Teachers can be encouraged to use free lectures on the internet from the Khan Academy for homework and use class time to help students solve problems. Khan Academy, Khan is spelled K-H-A-N. Teachers can get daily reports from Khan on students that need help. We can get world empowerment through political student activism. Da 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 da. Also, the last 9 members recruited for each team can get 27 new members from other classes and schools to create teams that promote political activism also. Da 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 da. If each person gets 3 new people in a day, then in 11 days, over 177,000 people can be mobilized to replace House and Senate members in Congress who won't pledge to raise taxes on the rich. Da 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 da. In 19 days, the whole world of over 1.16 billion people could be united for the common good through student activism. Da 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 da. To see the 236 Republican House members and 40 senators who pledged not to raise taxes on high incomes, and the 10 Republicans who didn't sign go to, quote, taxpayers protection pledge, unquote, on the internet. Da 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 dee, da 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 da. Promote a petition where people pledge to only vote for congressional lawmakers who pledge to raise taxes on high-income earners by at least 20%. Da, 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 da. Let's raise taxes on high incomes. Da, 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 da. Robert Reich professor of public policy at the University of California, Berkeley, and the former Secretary of Labor under President Clinton. He proposes in his 2010 book, Aftershock, pages 129 to 132, shifting $600 billion from new taxes on the top 5% in income to full-time workers earning less than $50,000 a year as earned income tax credits, EITC. Workers earning less than $20,000 a year will get an extra $15,000 as EITC. Workers earning less. This action will double the minimum wage and encourage such work. Workers earning $30,000 yearly will get an extra $10,000. Workers earning $40,000 will get an extra $5,000. If you want to contact me to help improve the curriculum or to help with my TV show, you can contact me at dkseed@gmail.com. The seed you'll get is a leaflet on economic justice. You'll get it automatically if you write dkseed@gmail.com. I'm looking for dedicated people who might want to help out for economic justice. You can see my past TV shows at YouTube, DK1Seed. You could sit, maybe one day we'll have a chain reaction throughout the world. So email me at dkseed@gmail.com and you get back automatically an email that you could send to your contacts. So have a great day, and I'll be back in 5 seconds for the second half of my show. Hi, welcome to my show. Those who are in Brooklyn, it's called Ethical Social Networking, and those in Queens, it's called Prosper Through Sane Economics. And in Manhattan, it's called Economic Justice Actions. And I'd like to see if we can get something to go viral globally. A human awakening chain reaction for economic justice. So that's my ambition, my dream, my vision. And so I'm going to focus on the students. to see if they can mobilize their classes and schools to replace the Congress who won't, or the Congress people who won't raise taxes on the top 1 to 5%. So let's see, I'm going to continue my singing. Maybe you can help make a song out of these ideas and put more beauty into what I've written here. Student leaders, da 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 dum bum 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 bum. Student leaders, mobilize your class and school to promote economic justice actions, to stop pollution and greed. So the key idea for anybody, besides students even, is to get 3 new people in a day once who do likewise. Then in 19 days, over 1 billion people could be mobilized for economic justice actions. This is Robert Wright's idea. Let's unite to shift $600 billion yearly in income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. Da, 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 da. Let's only elect lawmakers who pledge to shift income from the top 5% to the bottom 95%. This is the message. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's end inequality by creating a student 1 + 3 + 9 chain reaction for economic justice. Da, 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 da. Economic justice includes raising taxes on the top 1% in income by at least 20%. Da, 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 dee, da, da, dee, da, 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 dee, da, dee. Economic justice includes taxing carbon fuels to stop the climate crisis and make solar energy competitive. Da, 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 da. Economic justice includes taxing wealth by 3% yearly to pay off the national debt. Da, 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 dee, da, 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 dee. Let's end inequalities by creating a student. 1 plus 3 plus 9. Awakening chain reaction for economic justice. Da, 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 da. Dee, da, dee, da, da. Da, da, dee, da, da, dee, da, da. Economic justice includes raising taxes on the top 1% in income by at least 20%. Da, 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 dee, da, dum. Da, dee, da, dee, da, dum. Da, 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 dee, 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 da, dum. Da, 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 da. We're looking for student leaders who can mobilize their class and school to promote economic justice actions and to stop pollution and greed right now. Da, 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 da. So, we have to raise taxes on income and on wealth and on carbon dioxide. Those are things we have to do. So let's mobilize the world through a student chain reaction for academic excellence. Da, 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 dee, da, da. If each student class leader gets 3 students to join them in their class, who do likewise, to create a 1-3 class team of 13 members, then the 9 team members recruited class can reach out to 27 classes in the same or other schools to get new student leaders to continue the creation of a student chain reaction worldwide. In just 19 days, over 1 billion students can be mobilized, not only for academic excellence, but to also promote economic justice actions, because 3 to the 19, which is the number of days, equals 1.16 billion new recruited people, students, hopefully. Then we could place taxes on carbon fuels to reduce pollution, to stop